You are now listening to Kandid Discussions, live on Ripped Radio. Kandid Discussions serves you up with the best place to be to discuss love, dating, relationships, and all the obstacles that come with them. Kick back and listen to Candy and Unrestricted D on Kandid Discussions.
Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to Kandid Discussions. I'm Candy.
And I'm Unrestricted D.
He cannot pick a name. Last week he was Dwayne, now you're Unrestricted D.
Hey.
What you gonna be next week?
Each week you gotta change up some.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm always Candy. I'm always sweet.
Oh. The lies we tell to the listeners and viewers. All right, so thank you for taking the time to listen to Candy and myself, Unrestricted D, as we discuss on Kandid Discussions subjects as dating, love, relationships, and the ups and downs that go along with this thing that we call life. Welcome.
Welcome.
All right, so tonight's subject is, what's tonight's subject?
My type dating.
What exactly is that?
My type?
Yeah.
You.
Oh, you're such a sucker.
That was so cute.
All right, so this evening we will find out from our special guest tonight, Miss Britt. All right, so Miss Britt is born and raised from Washington, D.C., who loves everything from music and poetry and writing. With her big, beautiful smile, she also comes from a big family and is a mother of a very athletic son who she herself stays active by playing kickball. I want you to play basketball with me. I'm sorry. By playing kickball to be able to keep up with him.
Or the course, I should say.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, I
Welcome
like
to
that
Kandid
bio.
Discussion.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm excited.
We are excited to have you.
We do have another guest that'll be joining us soon. She's stuck in like hella traffic, so she's gonna be here a little late. So we'll introduce her when she gets here.
All right, so Britt,
Yes.
welcome to Kandid Discussion. We are honored to have you
Yes.
on our little show.
I'm so excited to be here.
Oh, okay. Let me see how she talking sexy all of a sudden.
Oh, my God.
That ain't the Britt we know.
I know.
That ain't the Britt
She was
we
just
know.
talking like she had a mouthful of cigarettes and
Yeah.
Really?
so welcome to our
it's
show.
all good. Do what you gotta do, boo. You need a new boo. Go ahead,
You know,
talk as sexy as you want.
Just in case they don't slide in my DM.
Oh, okay.
Just a little bit. Did you see her hand movement? Okay.
Oh, my
Go
goodness.
ahead. So look, Britt, do you have a certain type of man that you would like to date?
That I would like to. Are we talking about looks wise or personality?
You tell us. Let's go full Monty, everything.
Everything. Ideally, he would be tall, brown skin or dark, bearded. I like thick guys, not overly heavy.
But I'm already engaged though, so never mind. Okay, go ahead.
Single, super single.
Oh.
I think he's single.
Supportive, genuine, have a heart. Have a job.
Have a job.
Have a job.
What's that?
See,
That's not important, is it?
Shit, nigga.
Love don't cost anything.
Yeah, it do.
They do?
Yeah.
yes, it
Okay.
does.
So, with everything that you have named that is your type, do you feel like you ever found your type?
No. Yes and no.
Okay, so if you're saying yes or no, give us a percentage of you finding your type versus you not
Looks
finding your
wise,
type.
I always find my type. As far as like the other traits that comes with the most important traits besides looks, no.
So is it type or preference, and is there a difference?
I believe that it's a difference because you have your type, you have your genuine your type of who you date, but your preference can be different because your preference you can meet somebody that's not your typical type, and they have everything other than the looks wise or something like that,
That's
and
what Candy did.
that will bring you in. Like, I've actually dated an ugly guy, but he was like,
No one's ugly.
I mean,
Yeah,
not
it
ugly,
is.
but he
Everyone's
kind of,
beautiful in their
he
own
I
way.
showed you a picture of an ugly person.
he wasn't my
the
type. He kind of reminded me of Jay-Z. He looks like Jay-Z a little. He did
Oh,
look like
Jay-Z
Jay-Z.
pretty. He got money.
Jay-Z
Pretty as
without
shit.
the money. But he was awesome. He was genuine, caring. He fit everything else. So in my eyes, I was like, oh, he's so cute. Like that turned into, oh, he's wonderful.
So why did y'all break up?
He passed away.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry to hear
Sorry to hear that. So when you initially meet someone, you at a bar, you at church, you at a kickball game, whatever you are at,
Okay.
and a guy is, hey, how you doing? I'm such and such. Do you automatically think, do this person have my types, or do you look for those types that you are looking for in a person in them right away? Just off the physical.
Just off the physical, yes. Women give a one over any guy you see. It's just a quick up down, like
So
up and down. As soon as you meet a guy, it don't have to be somebody that's typically your type, but I give every guy a one over, especially if you're coming towards me, quick one up.
okay, you gave us about 20 different things.
Right.
But let's just hypothetically say they had like 5 of those things. Would you give them a chance?
It depends on the way of it. So if he don't have the looks but have everything else, yes.
Okay,
So what is the most, of the types that you described, what is the most important to you?
Genuine, consistency, loyal, honest, and good with children.
did you say you want a man? Girl, that's a lie. You asking for too much from us. Oh, you asking too much.
And you didn't
from
list
us.
have a
Oh,
job.
God.
Oh, and have a job. Yes, have a job.
You asking for too much. All right, so let's say
Is that a lot?
Yes.
Oh,
All right,
my
let's say
goodness.
he has
I'm going to
a
be single
beard.
forever.
He's, you say tall, brown skin or dark skin,
Yes.
has a job,
Yes.
and is genuine.
Okay.
Does he get a go? Yes or no?
Yes.
Let's say if he is, did you say, I ain't gonna say heavy set because that's wrong to say.
Thick. I like
Thick,
thick
okay,
guys.
so if he's thick, if he's tall, bearded, and did you say trustworthy?
Mm-hmm.
And trustworthy. He get a go, yes or no?
Yes.
So that's your type, but do you know that he possess all these things when you meet him?
No.
No, we talking about physically,
Oh, okay.
No. So
mostly.
I guess like the other things will come along as you speak to him. So your initial, if someone approached me and I look over them, and then it's also about the approach. So like I also like funny guys. So that's like the end with me. That's how you get in. So if you come in and you're funny, and you may not be like super attractive, but you're hilarious, I might be like, oh, like I might give you my number.
Okay.
And then we'll move on from there. And then later on, I'll see, okay, how consistent are you? How genuine are you? How's your heart? And if one of those things, especially how's your heart and how genuine you are, if one of those things fall off, then I don't care how good you look. It's not going to hold me.
Okay. So, welcome to Kandid Discussion.
Hello.
I'm Unrestricted D. This is Unrestricted D. It's like this is my fiance Candy. How you doing, Candy?
Mrs. Unrestricted D.
Oh yeah. High five. All right. So for those who just tuning in, we have Miss Trini. Trini fixes computers for a living. She has 3 bums squatting at her residence who won't leave until they are 18. She also coaches baseball and softball, and Trini is chilling until her type comes along.
That's right.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Welcome to Kandid Discussions. So we asked Britt, and Trini, get to know each other.
Hi.
All right. So look, we asked Britt, does she have a particular type? What is your type?
My type just used to be just funny, down to earth, no complications, tall, gotta have some muscles, I guess. I don't know, you just gotta be.
Why y'all keep
Down
talking
earth.
about me? I'm engaged now.
Oh my
Stop.
goodness.
It's okay. All right, so you said tall with muscles, no complications.
Oh, that
What-
was not you. They're not talking about you.
What? Oh yeah, I come with baggage. I've come with baggage.
I put it in quotes because they claim they don't until it gets to that comfort zone, and then all this stuff comes out and be like, shit.
All right, so that was your definite complications. Okay, so do you feel like your type you have found before?
I would say, I thought a lot about it when on the way here. I'll say, depending on the mindset I was in at the time, yes. At one point, I dated based off my self-esteem.
Okay. that makes
So
sense.
because I had low self-esteem, I just accepted anything just to say, yeah, I was in a relationship, or this person is possibly my type, because I can just overlook some stuff.
So, okay, you said at one point your self-esteem was low. So you feeling like, or you felt like possibly that you just dealt with someone just to have someone.
Yes.
So really particular wasn't your type. So did they qualify any part of your types?
They was
No.
just tall.
Ooh, okay.
Ouch.
So, have y'all ever dated someone that was not just genuinely not your type?
Yeah, but it didn't last long.
How was not long? What was the time frame?
I'll say less than 30 days.
Damn.
Dad.
Sure.
They just couldn't commit. They were always quote unquote busy. So I was like, okay, well,
Peace.
Okay.
Britt.
Britt?
No, I don't think so. Looks wise, yes. He wasn't my type. And I gave him a chance because like he had the other qualities, like funny. He had kids and was really good with his kids, and that kind of drew me in. But then other things fell off. So like other traits, like genuine, not lying. The most important thing,
Yeah.
lies.
I thought y'all was talking about men here.
Yeah.
You know all that comes with us.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Why?
Yes. So Portia's on our feed, and she said the physical traits could be the least priority. It's the inner you wants as you get older. So do you think your traits shifted? I mean, your type has shifted.
oh, definitely.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yes.
And how so?
So is it safe to say you're over 30?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So in your 20s, do you feel like, so I guess in your 20s and 30s, do you feel like you found your type more in your 20s or in your 30s?
See, I ain't really looking in my 30s, so I don't.
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
Kind of based off of what Portia said. Like, would you say that you found your type mostly in your 20s or your 30s?
I'm still single, so I haven't found my type in my 30s.
Dated, right?
Yeah, and if he was totally my type, I would not be single. He would be mine. But no, I don't. In my 20s, I was 20s.
So
It's
let's,
like a trial and error type
Yeah. So like in my 20s, I don't have a lot of relationships under my belt, if that makes sense. So I have one long-term relationships and probably like a 2 or 3 really short-term relationships. But majority of my 20s, I was in a relationship. And at the time, yeah, he was my type. He fit me then. He wouldn't fit me now.
so normally I'm candid, you know. I don't like to tell my business, but so me growing up in my late teens and 20s.
Is it safe to say that you're over 30?
I was just about to say that.
I'm
over
actually about
35.
to turn 40 soon. So,
Oh my God. Okay.
but no, I actually had a type, particular type, and back then it was more tall, light skin, pretty eyes, pretty hair.
Which,
Tasha's gonna kill you
I
if
know.
she's watching this.
And I wanted to have her on this show, but we're gonna have her on another show. She can cuss me out then.
Definitely.
But that was only because with me growing up in my era, most light-skinned or fair-skinned women gave me play versus a darker complexion. Because when I grew up, like people like Vanessa Williams, Rosie Perez, more lighter-skinned women were popular mainstream, in which kind of drew my attention and also came towards me versus maybe later in like late 80s or 90s, you got your Morris Chestnuts and your Omar Epps and stuff like that when women kind of
Gave the darker brothers a chance.
Yeah, gave the darker brothers a chance. So I didn't fit in during that time. But it took one ex-girlfriend of mine that I kind of gave a chance to kind of, and then my aunt kind of said something to me like, how you going to be dark-skinned and not want to date someone dark-skinned? I gave her an ignorant answer and said, you know, we wouldn't look good in pictures together.
Lord have mercy.
But that was because I was used to a type. Like, every picture I took was with some light-skinned girl.
Well, let's just. So I'm not your type.
No, I see my 20s.
I'm good because I'm in your 50s, your 50 era now.
You're my 50 years.
So if a dark-skinned girl had approached you, you wouldn't have gave her a time of day?
I'm not saying I wouldn't give her the time of day. I would have gave her the time of day because, I mean, honestly,
You would have smashed.
I am a flirt, and I'm an equal opportunist. So,
okay.
but no, I would have gave her attention, and I would, tried to see what she about. But 9.5 times out of 10, dark-skinned women didn't give me any play by that time.
Really?
I guess everybody was looking for what they weren't.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Right.
Yeah.
So dark-skinned woman was probably looking for
Knowledge.
light-skinned women.
That's knowledge. Knowledge.
Like light-skinned dudes will date dark-skinned women, and light-skinned or dark-skinned women will date light-skinned dudes.
Mhm.
Okay,
I don't
KK,
know.
knowledge candy. We need to have
Right.
a little section where you just give your own knowledge.
If I can't do nothing by myself, she can't do nothing by herself. But no, that was
petty.
deep. That was deep. But you're right because most of the time it was like that. Most light-skinned women wanted dark-skinned men, and dark-skinned men wanted light-skinned women.
I agree. All right. All right. So, can you give me some of the pros that you felt when you only selecting your type in dating?
The
Both
pros,
of
you're attracted to them. You're attracted to them. It just, everything just works. It comes together. It just mash. So your personality just works. It's not something that you have to force. You don't feel forced to do something. Or the other person don't feel like, oh, she's not my type, so I have to work harder to keep them.
Okay.
Okay.
Trini?
So you said the pros of dating?
Your type.
The same thing as her, like, we not going to 100% mesh, but it got to be more than 50. At least 70. Like, personality, I guess the looks. I don't know, look. I've always just took what I can get. Now I'm more like, nah, I'm good. I'm chilling.
So
I don't know.
So with that being said, are you dating? Let me ask you that question.
No. I got too much going on right now.
Okay. Britt, are you dating?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Trini, do you want to date?
Nah.
So
Nah.
you content just being by yourself?
For now, I have 2 teenagers about to be in high school. Like, dating is not a priority right now. I'm doing that and I'm coaching. I've put all that stuff to the side to date and it failed. So my priorities have shifted.
Okay, I respect your priorities, but let's just say Mr. Right come along, maybe my brother or something, maybe he come along and he tries to get with you. I mean, are you going to shoot him down right away, or are you going to weigh your options, or what?
I'll give them a chance, but they can't bullshit me because I don't have time for it.
What is bullshit?
Only can talk to me during certain times of the day. Just the obvious sneakiness. always can only text. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's just stuff that I see with people, and I'll be like, nah, I'm good, son.
Okay, so I'm going to say this, and it's not coming or going at you. Texting is what goes on these days because we live in the same house, and we could be in separate rooms and text each other.
I get that, but let's say, what is the prime hours of family time? You know, when people get off work, they get home, and they're dealing with a family. Now, if someone tells me, like this one guy said, oh, I live by myself and blah, blah, blah. But the only time that I would hear from him was when he was either getting off of work in the morning because he worked overnight or right before he went in the house. But for the whole rest of the day, I wouldn't hear nothing from him. So me being the, I guess you could say
Private investigator?
Private investigator.
Okay.
I went and looked
Sounds
him
like a
up,
woman.
Looked him up.
So petty.
This Bama was married.
Well, I mean,
I mean,
how you know that?
I looked
Was he
it up.
separated or was he married?
It said that they had.
You looked it up.
Why gotta be married?
There's no roundabout to being
What is
married.
married?
Dwayne.
I don't know. I wanted to give him a shot. I wanted to give him a try.
There's no.
Lord.
You're married.
Okay.
So after that, that kind of like was like the final straw. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna just listen to the universe. I'm gonna just do what I have to do, and then when the time is right, then I make time. But right now, it's not right now.
Okay. So, do you think, because we've been talking about type, and this is the type that you prefer, but do you feel as though that you pull a certain type?
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely based on your energy.
Oh my God.
So, what type do you think you always end up? It's not that this is
My
the
energy
person
must
you
be
prefer, but this is
complicated.
the type that you always end up dating.
So, what type do you feel like you bring in, Britt?
Complicated.
That's not a type.
That
Yeah,
is
it
a
is.
type. I get the most complicated
Everybody's
men
complicated.
ever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Everybody's complicated, and it's not just a man thing. Women too.
Yeah, I heard I was complicated, but
See, there you have it. Two complications.
that's what I get.
All right, so let's say you're pretty short. That's
Yeah.
So do you get short men to approach you, or do you? I mean, let's say physical types. Okay, let's just go with physical types right now.
Oh, shorter guys. I lately I have dated shorter guys than normal.
It don't
Okay.
take much to be taller than you.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But
I don't know,
Yeah.
Britt. I've been out with you and I've seen you get looks, but I just think they're scared to approach you.
I get that a lot too, and I do not.
You
my
have a more friendlier face than I do.
Yes,
you.
but
I don't.
she's beautiful.
Aw.
But I will say this though, I think with you, Britt, you put yourself in your inner circle, so no man wants to come into that inner circle to disrupt what fun y'all are having at the time. It's kind of hard to do that, but we'll talk about that later. So you saying shorter guys kind of approach you, right?
Yeah, I get shorter. And also, I also get the emotional man. Like they're just
So man not supposed to be emotional?
no. You can be emotional,
Nah,
but
but don't be.
just
extra with
over.
this
Yeah, it's
shit.
just extra. It's like, what you doing? Where you at? Who you with?
That's
I'm
not
the.
emotional. That's
What is
caring.
that?
Killer.
That's caring.
I get those types too.
That's caring.
You say he's caring,
It's
but
who?
every
But as soon as
5
she do
minutes,
to you, you stalking me.
Exactly.
Well,
or
as men, we're supposed to set the standards as far as what is done. Like, for instance, I mean, not to be male chauvinist, and I know I'm on the show with 3 beautiful, strong, independent black women, but
Take off my glasses.
You
I
gotta
want-
see this bullshit.
someone come look
for
at
me to check on all 3 of you all, are you okay? You good? That is my job as a man. Not saying that you all can't do the same, but my job as a man to protect you all, to make sure you all are okay.
and I get that.
Ask Britt the other day when we was all out. I text
That
everybody
is
we was
fi-
hanging
no,
out
but
with.
that is fine. That's not what I'm
Until
saying.
I
It's
see you read my message. You can't respond back.
there. You go.
Oh,
That's
what you with
rude.
your other
But that's
niggas?
rude though. Why not respond back?
But y'all do the same
I'm
thing
out.
and
I
get
know.
mad.
Sometimes when you close out of a text and you go to another window and it opens back up to that text, it'll open back up to the last text that you were at, and it'll make it look like you read it, but you accidentally opened that window by accident. So it'll say that you read it or you were online. So why you gotta be
If
all rude? Though?
You hang out with us, and I inbox you and ask you if you got home safe, and you read my message, and you didn't respond back. You best believe you gonna get a reply from me the next day cussing you out. Why didn't you tell me?
I need a man that
get
got a life. Got his own life, his own thing going on. So that way, if I want to go out with my friends or have a girls' night, it won't be a problem. Because then he'll be out with his friends. And then we'll come together and be to have. I miss you,
goodness.
sis.
Y'all say that, but I want to get into this. We're gonna have to take a quick music break because y'all are really,
And I
showing
just,
off right now.
And before we go to, I just want to read one comment because since we were on that, what you attract. Tay said, I attract homeless men and niggas with more than 3 baby mamas that don't drive. Yeah, I'm done. I'm so done.
Hey, they had to get their baby mama some type of way. So look, if you just tuning in and you catching the tail end of it, this is Kandid Discussion. We'll be right back here on ripradionetwork.com.
Oh yeah, that's Swift on them kids. Oh yeah, that's Swift on them kids.
Shout out to Southeast, shout out to Southwest, shout out to Northeast, shout out to Northwest, shout out to the South Side, shout out to Uptown, shout out to Northeast and Southwest, it's time to ride. Shout out to DC, Hook Home, this one for y'all. Shout out to MV.
It's the track band.
So sweet, you give me cavities. Sweet. I don't know why you do this to me.
Sugar crush.
I can't help the fact that you're so sweet.
Divine.
And now I have a taste for your cherries. You're my candy crush.
Tasty.
You're my candy crush. You're my candy crush. You're my candy crush. Can't stop crushing till I make you pop. And you're so addictive, I cannot stop. We've been at it for hours, it eats up my time. And it just excites me to know that you're mine. You're my candy crush. You're my candy crush. Ooh, can I crush it? You're my candy crush. I can't believe how good you taste to me. You're so good. You're so good. You're so good. I know I keep on coming back just to know if I can eat the pack. And when you do it, girl, you make it so hard. I have to take you to my favorite spot. You're my candy crush. Ooh, you know I eat it. You're the sweetest piece of candy to me. I want that lemon. Ooh, girl, I just wanna crush it. You're the one I'm loving, and nothing else can cut it. Ooh, girl, you're the sweetest thing that I have ever tasted. You're full of so much flavor. Can't stop crushing till I make you pop. And you're so addictive, I cannot stop. We've been at it for hours, it eats up my time. And it just excites me to know that you're mine. Ooh, I wanna taste ya. Can't wait to eat it. Something sweet on my tongue, got to have you every day. Oh my, oh my. Just one look at you, my sugar starts to rise. Let me crack you open like a pinata. Let your sweetness fall on out. Can't wait to taste your starburst. Can't wait another hour. So sweet to me.
right, welcome back to Kandid Discussion each and every Wednesday here on RipRadioNetwork.com from 6 to 7 p.m. That's right. That's my Candy Crush.
Lord.
Once again,
You
we're
make
here
me blush.
each and every Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. This is Kandid Discussion, and tonight's topic is dating my type.
Yes, I'm absolutely dating my type.
Yeah, right.
Yes, a strong black man.
Oh, okay. She went from a guy with hair with no guy with no hair.
Oh, you got hair, baby.
I know. All right, so look, let's get more deep into this here.
Okay.
That's we grown folks, right? We got one don't want to. I ain't gonna say a man, but ain't really looking for the bullshit right now, right, Trini? Okay.
All right.
And we have Britt, who is single but looking to find. No.
I'm dating.
Oh, you're dating. Yeah. So that means you have someone.
No, I'm single, super single, super single.
But she's dating people.
But I'm dating.
She's not in a relationship, but she's dating.
Right.
Okay, I gotta ask because sometimes get confusing. Never mind. So,
Yeah.
I was gonna forget. I forgot what I was gonna say.
I can't. Not today.
I forgot.
Not today.
It was a good one too.
Okay.
No, you were
getting
saying
deep,
something. How do
Dwayne.
you approach somebody?
Okay, so let's as us being older, does more qualities feel more important than physical?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Now that I'm older, yes.
The quality of the physical.
Look at you. Okay, so would you say in your 20s, what was the base upon? Physical or qualities?
Physical.
Britt?
Physical.
A specific physical.
Oh, hold on. We're going to come back to you. Candy?
I had no type in my 20s. My 20s, I was dating the same person I was with since I was 15.
I
You
kind
too?
of agree. Yeah, it's the same with me.
It wasn't
I was
that he was-
dating. I was exclusive with one particular person in my 20s.
So I was with the same person from the time I was 16 to the time I was 32. It wasn't that he was or was not my type. It was just that he was my kid's father, he was my husband, and he was the person I was just with, whether I wanted to be with him or not. But to look back on it, I would not have dated him because he didn't hold the standards of what a man should be.
But you was young, so you didn't really know. So what was the question? I mean, what was the statement that you said? I'm kind of scared to ask with a panel full of women.
Is
So
this like PG or something?
No.
you can say what you want to say.
Oh man, he had to have a big dick. I'm sorry, I ain't even going.
Okay, so
I understand.
okay, so was that been a quality for you too, Britt?
Yes, it needs to be good in that area very well.
Candy?
Good.
It's definitely my quality now.
Yes.
Okay, but with that being said, oh my goodness, what I get myself into. So look, with that being said, I mean, how would you really know? I mean, would he have to like whip it out to kind of know what he working with?
No, you had to kind of like ease into it. I was shallow as I don't know what back in the day. I was like.
So could he be unattractive and have a big joint or what?
He would have got you.
I should not drink.
Hey, look.
And look, that's gone.
Look, I'm about to say, you just gave her a drink. She just turned up.
I'm a lush man. I ain't even gonna lie.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We know you could drink us under the table.
Right.
So, okay, no, go ahead. I'm going to get away from the joint. Go ahead.
All right. So, do you think only dating your type or only looking for your type is the reason why y'all not in a relationship right now?
No, because I'm not only looking for my type.
Okay. Trini?
I don't know. I'm not. I honestly, since I've rebranded myself, I don't even know what my type is. For real. I know that I have higher standards because I'm tired of the let me fix him or let me help him, sis, or help him out. I'm not doing that no more. Sorry, I already got 3 to take care of. I do not need any more.
But don't everyone need some type of help?
A little, but not every time I talk to you, oh man, you know, I need a couple dollars, or it's something wrong with my car, or just the stuff I hear from like my friends. I'd be like, man, you an ATM, Slim. Get out of here. Like, you should know better. Like, raise your standards. Like, who am I talking to? Who's over there?
Oh,
I don't know, but they having a good conversation with you.
We like Bernie Mac show. That's America. America. Trinity's talking to you, America. It's okay. We with you.
Shout out to Bernie Mac. Miss you.
Yeah. All right, so look, this was actually on Candy's feed. I forgot who said it, but she actually, was it Rosalind, I think? This one was actually a good one. Are you more likely to cheat if you're not with your type? Do you believe in that theory? Not saying you personally. I don't know if you cheat or not. Do you? I'm sorry. I'm just joking. It was just
no. I will say.
Have you ever cheated? That's a question.
Black women don't cheat.
Yeah, so I was going to bring that up, Rick. I saw that on your post earlier.
The person stated that I did, but all I did was talk to somebody else about the shit that he wasn't doing, and I was talking to them more than him. But he didn't even talk. So I guess I mentally cheated, but I don't do that no more. So
my question was, have you ever cheated?
I guess so. Do you consider that cheating?
I don't. I don't personally. But have you physically ever cheated?
No.
Okay, Britt?
No.
I watch too much investigative discovery. I don't cheat.
Before us, have you ever cheated? Because I don't want to know.
I cheated to get my type.
Okay. So, do you feel like... I can't even answer the question because y'all ain't cheated.
You never cheated to get your...
I cheated. Okay. Not saying I'm proud.
Have you ever cheated on your type?
Yeah. Because mostly everybody has been my type to some certain standard.
Okay.
So why did you cheat?
My mind state, and just because I didn't know what the hell I was doing with my life in general.
Gotcha.
Because every woman, because that's what attracts me. It has to be something about you that you're my type.
So if a woman's missing that one particular thing and another person has it, you will cheat? Or you back then?
I have cheated, yes.
Yeah, you would have. Yes. You would have cheated.
But it wasn't because, for instance, I have a thing for locks. So anytime anytime I talk to a woman that has locks outside of Candy, she's inserting herself in the conversation because she think, just joking.
No, it's locks, it's braces, it's big butts, it's breathing.
All that,
and pretty eyes.
But that's true. But it just depends on, because back then it was kind of like, for instance, if I had a tall, light-skinned joint and she didn't have a big butt, okay, but she was a good woman, light-sized chest, pretty smile, pretty face. It was just me being fucked up that make me, deal with somebody who probably was short, big butt.
Ugly.
No job.
I don't think jobs don't really matter to guys all like that, per se. It don't. If you kind of got a little money or you can do whatever you could do, a woman not having a job is kind of okay because she's not going to really expect much because she ain't got a job. It's only the women that have jobs that demand you have a certain amount or do demand a certain... Look, y'all about to get me in trouble. So, I'm gonna get away from that. I shouldn't drink either. I don't know what I be talking about.
So your ex, let's go. Your most current ex. Was your ex your type, and why did y'all break up?
Yes, he was my type. A lot of reasons why we broke up. His lifestyle, which causes lies, which caused mistrust, and that's why we broke up.
Now, someone's lifestyle always doesn't necessarily mean We'll talk off air. Trini?
For the esteem level that I was at, they were, but I'm not there anymore, so they no longer are. So we broke up because he just did not trust me at all.
Are you a flirt?
Do I flirt?
Mm-hmm.
Man, this Bama swore up and down. I had an audience and all types of shit. But people were just friendly, and I talk.
Audience.
But I don't flirt. I laugh at somebody joke, and it was always a problem, or I'm talking to somebody in the corner. Yeah, and then that Bama is so fun. And he's just so insecure. He's his own worst enemy. It just was not going to work.
Okay. You got something?
Oh,
okay.
and to go back, outgrow what she said. We outgrew each other.
Okay. So this is one of the Facebook questions. It says, if they're not your type, but you're with them anyway because they treat you good, will it last? And is that settling?
I saw that.
No, I don't think that's settling.
You think it is settling?
I don't
you don't
think it's
so?
settling. No, because he's treating me good. He's has all the traits of being the man that I need. So no, I'm not settling. And yeah, I would think it lasts. It would last.
Me personally, I think that's settling.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Well, because let's say there's certain things that you saw in somebody that swayed you to say, yeah, this person is my type, but you come across different people and you end up something else, another, I guess, group of traits can turn into, okay, now this is my type, this is what I've been looking for. So you weren't always brought up on a certain type. There were different things that made you say, okay, well, I like this, or I like this now, or I like that, so now this is my type.
Right.
Okay. Sorry, that's my mama.
Who that be? It better not be your other type.
I only have one type, and he's
flip the phone
tall.
over and slide
My
it.
type is tall, dark, handsome, and athletic build.
That's me. Good job. You got your type, baby. You got your type.
And holds it down.
That's definitely me. Definitely me.
And family oriented.
Definitely me. Definitely
And a
me.
good dad.
Definitely me. But we ain't gonna make
beats
this
the
show
box.
about us. Definitely me. Side note. It's only one box 8 now. Let people know that.
I said beat the box.
Oh, beat the box?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was trying to put those miles out.
Lord.
Sorry. I've been drinking.
Why do you think it's settling, Dwayne?
For
I'm
instance.
sorry, I'm taking over your question.
No. We like that.
Okay.
You know, I get submissive sometimes too. So with that being said, I feel like it's being submissive. I feel like it's settling. I feel like it's settling because it's not what you truly want.
Do you
That's
ever
not
really
true.
know what you want?
I know.
I know what I want,
What?
but everybody doesn't know what they particularly want.
Some people think they want something and then they get something better and be
You want
like,
something
I
until
want
somebody
that.
show you something
Exactly.
different.
Okay, so I can only think of guy terms. Okay,
Oh my goodness.
let's say this fat butt joint, pretty as I don't know what can be, bad, dime piece,
Okay.
good showpiece. If I go out with the fellas, damn, Dwayne girl fat as a butt. But I have a woman, not saying that she's not as bad as her, but she's actually a good woman, good to my kids, good to my family. If I take the one that's a showpiece that doesn't have that qualities, I'm settling. Versus the one that I really need in my life.
No,
and
you're
that I
being
really want.
You said you were
smart and you're
selling
showing
with big butt?
maturity.
No, huh?
You said you were selling with big butt?
Yeah,
Yeah, because that's all she had to offer.
exactly.
So, but what if the other girl that's good to your family has none of the qualities that the big butt girl? She's average looking. She don't have a big butt.
But that's not the qualities I would want. I would want the girl that doesn't have just the showpiece quality, to her, because that could fade away.
Absolutely.
But the quality of far as being a good mother, being a good stepmother, a good friend, lover, whatever the case may be, hopefully would last longer than someone's physical looks.
So you never met a person or seen a relationship, right? And one of them is like guy, fine. And then
I don't know any guys that's fine.
Okay. Okay.
I was about to say,
Okay, let's redo this.
No, I got you though. I'm messing with you.
The
Go ahead.
woman is fine. And you know her. She's like one of your homegirls.
Mm-hmm.
She's fine. She got her stuff together. Yeah. And then you have this.
Oh, we got a caller. Sorry, Britt.
Oh, okay.
We finally got a caller.
Oh, we got
I
a
know.
Hello.
Hi, Kandid Discussions. Who's on the phone?
I just wanted to. This is Tay, by the way.
We
I
know.
just wanted to say hello to everybody.
Hey.
And I'm really entertained by this topic today.
Thank you.
So, do you have a type? Tell us verbally
I
yourself.
didn't call to talk about me. I really had a question for the three ladies.
What?
Well,
Can I ask it?
no, because I'm not included. But go ahead.
I'm sorry. Only trust me. You're not going to want to be answering this.
No, I'm
question.
messing with
Trust
you.
me.
Go ahead, Ty. Go ahead. I'm messing with you.
Okay, so my question is, if you for a long time period, you couldn't find a man that was quote unquote your type, or that treated you right, or made it easy for you to be with him, and it was just too difficult with men. My question is, would you ever try women?
Hey, I date a woman. No, thank you. I love my ladies though.
Oh, okay.
So
it just
no, I can't see myself with a woman, like dating a woman, like full time. Like that's my one. No, I'm gonna cheat on her. I need penis.
Oh,
Right, I need
yeah.
that long
She can just
time.
eat the box. Other than that, I'll be with a deadbeat man before I be with a woman. I'm not
Love
gonna
you,
lie.
ladies.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not attracted to women enough to be in a relationship with her.
No.
Well, I would like to be with a woman.
I hate you.
She don't have to have no quality.
Okay, that's really all I wanted to ask.
All right. We
All right,
appreciate
thank you for
Tay.
calling in, Tay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, so that is a type, though. Like, for instance, maybe if a woman had
Women are
all
crazy.
the types that you want in a man, is it that possibility that
No.
No.
There's a
So-
difference between a female's, I guess, for
Let-
those who like stroke and a male stroke. Like I need that.
Okay, let's not even think about sexually. Let's just, think about spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Let's just think on that level. If a woman can give you the same thing that you're looking for a man, is it just because she's a woman?
She wouldn't be able to give me that. Because I still need that masculinity. I'm submissive, so I still need that man to be a man. And I can't see myself doing that with a woman.
Being submissive to another woman.
Nah.
Okay.
You already know that's not gonna happen. No.
Okay. Trini?
I
No?
need some muscles, man, and some height.
No, let's not think of it physically. Let's just think
Does she-
emotionally,
does she look like you?
mentally.
If she got all this, not hell no. My high school science teacher looked like you. She got all that.
All right, I got you.
So the number to call in is 301-232-5700. Those of
Yes.
you who want to call in. Someone asked for the number.
I know I couldn't type it in
Oh.
for some reason. I don't know. Maybe my phone bootleg.
It's-
This is very interesting. Tay then changed it to a whole dynamic. Of,
I mean, but it's true. I mean, your type is your type, and male or female is still your type. And dating a woman doesn't negate the fact that you, as a woman, sometimes you need that man in your life. It's okay for me to have a girl eat me, but I'm not interested in her being my man.
Right.
And I've seen some doms that I wouldn't mind
Right.
trying, but it's just still not the same.
There's some cute ones out there.
Yeah, man, yes.
Yeah.
From the Beatmore area.
Yeah. But I like the stroke of his beard. It's just things that men offer that I can't get out of a woman that would make me happy.
So do you feel like a lot of women are single because they are stuck on trying to find their type?
I think a lot of women are single because they won't stay with a man that cheats.
Whatever. Trini, answer the question, please.
I say, yeah, because it's kind of like they have like a box idea of what their type is, and they're not willing to go outside of that.
Okay. Britt?
Yes and no.
Oh, Lord. You in this yes and no. You worse than me. What's yes and no?
Yes, because like you said, the whole box situation. But then there's no, because nowadays we're not settling. Like you said, we know what we want, especially in this age range. You've dated what you don't want.
Yeah.
So now you know what you want. And me, I know, and I'm guilty of the first sign of something that I don't want, because I've dealt with bullshit, I be like, okay, you was fun. Next.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard.
And also, and a lot of women who are in their 30s, some of them are ready to start a family. They don't want a bullshit ass person.
Mm-hmm. Right.
They want a guy that's on the same level. If you're 30 and you're working and you finished college and you've been out of school for like the last 6 years, you're not looking for someone who ain't about trying to get their business.
Cooley, once again, our number is 301-232-5700. Once again, our number is 301-232-5700. We got 4 minutes, sorry.
Oh, okay. We got 4 minutes.
So,
it's a good show.
If you can give any advice, ladies, to anyone that, I don't know, willing to date outside of their type, what would it be? Give me 3 things.
You said some advice?
Yeah, 3 things.
Don't settle. Be true to yourself, and you don't have to fix anybody.
Okay. Britt?
Date outside of what they're like. Be patient.
Mm-hmm.
Be open-minded.
Mm-hmm.
And know what you want.
All right.
And not just physical, but know what you want out of a man.
Okay. Candy? Okay. Candy? We got a phone call? All right.
Okay. Kandid Discussions. Who's on the line?
This is Portia Queens. How are everybody doing?
Hey, Portia. How you doing?
Hey, Portia.
How you doing, Miss Queens?
I am doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. I'm at work right now, and I'm listening to this conversation. I think this is an interesting conversation.
Yes.
And let me tell you why I think this is interesting. Because I have dated outside my comfort zone, and I've also been with a woman.
So was the
me
woman
dating
part of your
outside
type?
my comfort.
Was the
What'd
woman?
you say?
Was the woman part of your type?
Say it again?
Was the woman part of your type?
Yes, she was.
Okay.
Yes, she was. But the reason why that did not work out is because I am a mother of 2 boys. And I didn't feel comfortable raising my kids around that situation.
Okay.
That was the only reason why it didn't work out.
So far as perception-wise, is that safe to say?
Say that again?
Is it part of the perception-wise for your sons?
Yeah, it was. That's what it was.
Okay.
And then now the situation that I'm in is I am currently courting a man that has never been my type.
What is your type?
And I for physical, I've always went for the tall, dark chocolate, locks type ordeal, you know what I mean, or bald head. That's always been my type.
Did you say bald head?
I've also, I'm just saying locks or bald head. I'm just saying that's always been my type. However, that's not the situation that I'm in right now.
Definitely.
You know, and it's because I was mature enough to actually step outside of that to give something else a try. Because I chose to look at quality instead of physical.
Okay.
So do you think that came with growth, or it just fell in your lap?
It's definitely definitely maturity, which is growth. So it definitely came with that. But not only that, my type has always been, even when it came to, strictly educational type men. I've always dealt with men who's always had the PhD track, always been an entrepreneur, things of that nature. And it's like now, okay, now I'm dealing with maybe a blue collar worker, and things of that nature. So it's so many different ways that you can actually step out of your comfort zone and actually date certain men.
I agree. All right, Portia. Not to cut you short, but we got to get ready to get out of here. But we do appreciate your call.
Thank you so much, Portia.
On air and off air.
Yes, thank you for the comments and calling in.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Bye. All right, so look, we got about 3 minutes.
All right.
Britt, you want to, plug yourself for anything? No? Any single guys,
Any
you're dating. Guy. I'm sorry.
I'm dating. That means I'm open, right? I'm not. I haven't exclusively dated. I mean, I got my eye on somebody, but
I bet you do.
But again, complicated.
Okay.
Right.
Trini? No.
Look, if you come my way, I'm an Aquarius, man. I'll cut you off in like 2 seconds. I'm just warning y'all now. That's all I got.
She's ruthless.
They gonna come up to me, hey man, what's up with that woman that was on your show? No, leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Not right now.
Hey,
not right now.
If that's their thing, then that means it's something about me that you're scared of, because I don't put up with no bullshit. So like, I can't run one past her. Next. Yeah. Good. Keep it moving.
All right. So we'd like to thank Trini and Britt for coming on tonight's show.
Thank you.
Kandid Discussion.
Yeah, have been entertaining.
My type. We're going to have y'all
both
come
my
on.
type.
Candy,
wink.
Candy, you want to tell the people how to follow us?
On our social media platforms, on Instagram is Kandid_discussion. Facebook is Kandid Discussion. Twitter is K Discussion. And email is kandiddiscussions@gmail.com. And all the discussions end with an S.
And Kandid starts with a K. Now, if you want to give show topics or questions, feel free to email us those. And we would like to thank everyone for listening and take the time to viewing us here at Kandid Discussion on RIP Radio Network from 6 to 7 p.m. every Wednesday.
Yes, every
Wednesday.
And
get ready to also follow KKSE Club on Facebook.
Yes.
We have a murder in the DMV coming up.
Yes.
We would like for more people to come.
I'll be there.
Yes,
you will. All right. So we thank y'all, and you all have a good night.
Yes, and I just want to reiterate, Murder in DMV is on April 6th. You can go to .club for more information, or you can inbox either one of us for more information.
All right. Thank you all.